Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to either because it's not quite an established relationship just yet, or you've had a fight, an argument, or you're in separation from this person. Now, if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Geminis, let's get started. Let's see what your person's energy is, how they're viewing you, their possible future actions. So we see the moon. Some of you, you're dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Okay, they're viewing you as the Seven of Swords in reverse. And we see the Four of Cups. Ooh, okay, I do like this energy. And we've got the Death card, Scorpio energy. This could be somebody who's been watching you. It does feel like they could be a secret admirer here. The Moon card tells me this person has some very deep romantic feelings. I'm also seeing with this Moon card, this person is very loving, very romantic, very creative. And if this is a past person, Gemini, it's somebody who hasn't let you go. But I actually feel for a lot of you, it's a secret admirer. Strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here in this person's chart. All right, we see the Three of Swords. So some of you, this person may be feeling heartbroken. They may have learned some sort of truth about you, Gemini. Maybe they found out that you're dealing with somebody else or you're not single or something like that. We'll see. And we see the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, but this person's ready to let down their ego, let down those walls and barriers and really, really let you in. That's what I'm seeing. They're ready for communication. They want open and honest communication with you, or they feel like they really need to tell you, Gemini, how they feel. Now, they're seeing you as the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, you may have revealed something to this person. I'm also seeing with the Seven of Swords in reverse, this person sees you as open and honest, but I also think they're worried that you're going to move on from them or you're the one that's going to get away. Yeah, they're worried that this is going to be a missed opportunity. And again, some of you, they heard that you're dating somebody else, or maybe they saw you with someone, or they saw pictures with someone that they think you're dating. All right, and we see, see this person's worried about third party, Gemini energy, the Lovers in reverse. Now this person, this person's worried that you have someone else. That's what I'm getting. They are going to open up though. There is going to be some sort of unexpected love offer coming in or some sort of emotional reveal. I mean, this could be a friend of yours, right? Who's, who finally thought you were single and now they hear that you're dating somebody else or you're talking to somebody else. We see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil energy. So I do think this person is low-key obsessed with you. I do think that this person is going to kind of lead with, let me take you out on a date. Let's see how things go. Let's just have a drink. I don't care if there's anybody else involved. I just want to tell you how I feel. I want to spend time with you. We do see the Ten of Cups energy in reverse. So some of you are broken up with this person, but I do also think like this person's coming in a much more casual energy that belies the truth of what they really want, all right? Some of you, this person may be a little bit skeptical of, commitment, marriage, things like that. But I kind of feel like this person's gonna wanna come in and court and date you. And I feel like that's their strategy because they don't want you to know how much they really do love you or how much they really do. I feel like they really do want a relationship with you, but it kind of feels like they're going to come in and play it cool. And again, I do think they're worried about some sort of third party or got wind of you moving on with somebody else or got wind of you seeing somebody else hooking up with somebody else. Again, it could just be, they saw pictures online and you looked like you were with somebody or flirting with somebody, or they got some misinformation. Remember, we are in Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. All right, so we do see this person having a blocked heart chakra or that fourth chakra coming off a little bit imbalanced, okay? And, when there's a blocked heart chakra, it can really be somebody who, has an inability to receive love. It can be someone who lacks self-compassion, or they're just feeling a sense of lack or loss when it comes to love. And I definitely see that because they're seeing you as the Ace of Cups in reverse. This person's worried that they've lost you, or they're worried that, they've missed out on an opportunity with you. I keep kind of getting, Scorpio, sorry, Gemini, although you might be dealing with a Scorpio, I'm looking at that death card. I do kind of feel, Gemini, that for some of you, this is a friend or a coworker who is kind of like waiting for you to be single, and now they're not sure you are. All right, yeah, this person doesn't want any drama. And we see this person is a bit of an overthinker. And again, I do think there might be something about this Mercury retrograde in Leo that we're going through, that they either heard or they saw something that, you know, that they're not sure is true or not, okay? It may have been gossip too. Somebody may have been saying, ooh, Gemini hooked up with someone, or Gemini was flirting with somebody, or I saw Gemini walking with somebody. They're probably, you know, hooking up or something like that. And that may or may not be true. All right, but I do think it's definitely triggered this person. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about what they're thinking or feeling. So we see indecision. You're afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. Yeah, I think this person, you know, I'm not saying this person has necessarily been non-committal with you. That could be the case if you've been dealing with this person, okay, and they, you know, they dragged their feet about, you know, coming into relationship or union with you or exclusivity. But I'm also seeing here that this person, you know, this is kind of what holds them back. And I see that here with this thinking man energy in reverse as well. They could be a Gemini or a Virgo or have strong, you know, placements that would kind of give them a proclivity or a tendency to overanalyze or to overthink, which leads to indecision. All right, and lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex, okay? Yeah, so again, you know, your person, I do think this person loves you, Gemini. I think that's the case. I think they're just worried that maybe, you know, maybe you don't feel the same way. I think this person is questioning a lot right now during this Mercury retrograde. Let's see what they want to say to you. All right, what do they want to say to my lovely Geminis, please? So we have escape. I left when things got hard, or this person may tend to flee when things get difficult, or, you know, they may flee from confrontation. I do see that with the hostilities card. You know, again, they heard or they saw something about you. Instead of confronting you or talking to you about it, Gemini, they probably dipped. They probably went quiet, you know, went into their own head. All right, and we have confusion. Yeah, I feel unclear about where we stand. Okay, so this person's definitely feeling a bit confused. Again, I'm reading that as mostly this this Mercury retrograde that is coming to an end in just a couple of days here. So I do think there will be clarity when that happens. Some of you and this person are childhood sweethearts, or this person has just been, you know, crushing on you for ages. And we see twin souls, so really, really strong connection here, Gemini. All right, you and this person may mirror each other. Again, you could be dealing with another Gemini. All right, let's see. Final messages, advice, and guidance here for my Geminis, please. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. Okay, we see take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or a situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. Now, Gemini, that could be here with this person, or it could be if you're dealing with somebody else. All right, but Spirit's message here is to take the high road, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action for you. All right, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.